Okay, we're here with Garrett, who was third in the blue race with a time of 15:32. Had a big last K, big breakout race for him this season. Kent, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you expect to come into the race?
It's tough with me, coming back from this injury and also this illness. I've been sick for about a month now. It's been interesting how training's been going all year. Last week I ran 16:10, which was a 45-second PR on the season. Before that I only ran 16:55, so I didn't really know where I was going to be at this race. The 16:10 at All Catholic, even though it's a faster race, a faster course, this is a tougher course, so I thought, hey, maybe I'll be able to be around that 16-minute range, 15:50. That was kind of my goal. I thought if I could run 15:50s, that would put me in what I like to call semi-state form. Normally in the Carmel semi-state, you got to run a 15:50 here to get out and get to that next level. So I thought if I could be around there, I'd be happy with it. It didn't matter if that was, first place to me or if it was 20th place to me. I knew the time was necessary, especially with the green race being so competitive. Luckily, it panned out a little bit better. I was able to run that 15:32, but admittedly, my goals going into it more, just kind of get top 10 and somewhere around 15:50s.
And you talking about semi-state, top 10, or state?
It's tough. You enter this race, or you go into the season, and since I was 12th last year, I was thinking, yeah, if I could be top 5, top 10 at state, I'd like that a lot. But with the illness kind of taking me a step back, I've really had to reevaluate goals. The goal for today was if I could go out and run that 15:50s, I knew I'd be in semi-state form, top 15 at the semi-state. But I kind of play it as if you get 15th place or better at every tournament race, you still end up with a medal. So to me, I'd like to win a sectional title or a regional title or something like that. But just enough to survive and advance. It's kind of that.
Okay. That's an all-time PR for you, right?
Yeah.
What was your PR going into this race?
My PR going into this race was 15:35 from last year's All Catholic invite. But a lot of people claim that course was shorter, the times were too fast, so 15:42 actually from FlashRock last year. And I thought if I could run just a FlashRock or a Northview PR, that'd be really exciting. So it's 10 seconds off my best, which was 15:42 here at FlashRock, 15:32 today. And what I was really happy about was going into that last K, I was in about 8th place. I was around Sublette, Berger, Dorsey, Chandler, Dean, some of those guys, and I knew Dorsey and Chandler, they had some good leg speed. They were going to be kickers, so that whole race, it was never a very steady pack, even though there was about 9 to 10 of us. People were surging, in and out, in and out. So I kind of hoped that last kilometer I'd be able to have a good kick, and with a K to go, Chandler and Dorsey, they kind of made a move on me going down that hill. And I thought, these are some good kickers. I got to get rid of them fast because, if they're within range with 400 to go, who knows what it'll be like. So I kind of made a move. With 600 to go, I moved into 5th place. Dean was right in front of me, and I made a move going across the concrete. Moved into 4th place, and I kind of ran solo for about 200 meters. It wasn't until going up that final hill that I was up there. I think it was with Mundy of Terre Haute North. And he looked okay. I mean, it seemed like he was coming back a little bit, but nothing too noticeable. I started to gain on him, and I caught him in the last stretch. Wasn't able to get Brom, but that 15:32 3rd place, pretty happy about. So.
Okay, real quick, because we're running out of video here.
Yeah.
You got to tell me what you think of Futson's 14:36-ish.
It's tough when you're going to be racing against that guy to see him a race before and be really cheering for him. But I mean, I was so excited. I think Madison got some footage when he was on the cart. I was back on the S loop, and I saw him. I was like, man, Futson's going to kill it. Futson's going to run a huge PR, and he was running great. I kind of call him as like during the season. I want to beat him. I'm doing all I can to get him. But when it comes to that postseason, I'm all for him getting that Foot Locker title. I'm trying to start a little campaign that we need to make shirts where it says FUT Locker, so it's like Foot Locker. Him running 14:36, I think that not only sent a huge message to the state, but that's going to send a huge message to the nation. I think Chesrek's going to see that time, and he's going to be a little scared. I think Smorgwitz and some of those guys are going to notice what we really have in Indiana. So I'm really happy for him. I mean, he's a class act. He's the guy. He got his win. He seemed pretty happy about it. But as soon as the race was over, the first thing he did was go straight back to the line so he could shake Jason's hand. So, I mean, he's the man. He's a competitor. You know, he's clearly coming out here and doing work, and you know, I'm hoping I can get somewhere near his level. Anywhere to go up there and compete with him would be exciting. But you know, seeing him run that race so smooth, I'm just really excited for the state of Indiana, and hopefully he can keep pushing all the way until December 14th and get that national title for us.
All right, well, thanks. You have a good. You going to Culver next week, or are you going to?
No, we actually go to New Haven.
Okay, that's right.
And it's going to be interesting. You know, I think Kohler's in that race. Actually, a guy from Ohio named Stephen Weaver was the winner last year, and it was funny. He won the race, and Kohler and I like looked at each other like, "Who's this guy that got us?" But you know, we're going up to New Haven. We didn't win as a team last year. We were in the smaller division, so it's kind of our goal. Team first there. We want to go out there and get that team victory in the smaller division. But we're going to see Dwenger. We're going to see, I think, East Noble, Whitcoe, some other good teams. So I'm excited, even though we're not at you know, the big state preview at Culver. Going up to New Haven is going to be an exciting weekend as it is.
All right. Well, good luck to you.
All right. Thanks,
keeping up
Rick.
with you.
All right. See ya.